Alright, hey everyone, I hope that y'all had a good Easter. I mean, it was certainly a warm Easter. We didn't have any rain, thankfully, but as we talked about yesterday, we had those muggy conditions. Those winds did gust up to 30 miles an hour this afternoon. It was very warm if you had any outdoor Easter plans today. Those egg hunts this afternoon were probably pretty warm. I don't know that the chocolate survived those Easter eggs this afternoon because temperatures made it up to the mid-80s here in Jackson, 85 degrees. 87 was the warm spot in Vicksburg. Of course, these are unofficial high temperatures, but usually they verify pretty close. The low 80s everywhere else, so those egg hunts were pretty warm but dry. And as we go through this week, we're going to keep the warm conditions, but rain is going to move back into the area. So as we take a look at Live IMAX 12 right now, not really much going on in central Mississippi. Those clouds are slowly starting to move out now as we head towards sunset, which is in just a few minutes. You can expect those clouds to continue to move out, but now overnight, unfortunately, those clouds are going to build back in, and we're also going to get some more rain chances back in the forecast starting on Monday. The reason for that is going to be due to this cold front. Now, you can see there's some severe thunderstorm warnings in Missouri, Arkansas, even down into Texas and Louisiana. Tornado warnings in Arkansas and Missouri as well. Now, I'm not expecting widespread severe weather here tomorrow or any time this week, which is good. But as that cold front moves closer, you can expect that we are going to see some showers and thunderstorms starting as early as Monday morning. But for now, you can see we've still got those clouds sticking around, some clearing in those clouds. Temperatures still holding pretty warm. It's almost 7 o'clock. We're still in the low 80s, 82 for the capital city, 83 in Vicksburg, 81 in Natchez, the upper 70s for Hattiesburg and Macomb. And tonight we're really not going to get much cooling. We're going to have those mostly cloudy skies build back in. Temperatures will not drop below the mid-60s. 65 in Hattiesburg, 68 here in the metro, 67 for those river counties, and 66 up in Carthage. And for tomorrow, it's going to be a warm day. We're not going to quite be as warm as we were today, though. I'm expecting the low 80s for everyone, 80 for our river counties, upper 70s potentially for Yazoo City because they're going to be the first to see this rain that moves in, 82 up in Carthage and 83 in Hattiesburg. High temperatures, usually for this time of year, about 78 degrees. We're still running about 5 degrees above average here in the metro. But like I said, those storm chances will return, so let's track that out. But before we do that, we're going to look at the rain chances throughout the week because really, Monday is going to be our greatest chance of rain, at least the way things look now. Tuesday and Wednesday, pretty high chances. Once again, though, we're going to keep those rain chances as we move through the second part of the work week, even though those rain chances will be just a little bit lower. So here's that cold front moving in Monday morning. You can see most of us are going to be dry throughout much of the morning. There could be a few scattered showers ahead of that cold front, but most of us should be dry. The first to see those storms will be our river counties. You see still about midday, still most of us should be dry. That front's still a little off to our west, but then as we move towards the afternoon, that front will move our direction. And then once we get that peak daytime heating, we're really going to see some of these scattered showers and storms start to fire up. They're likely to be pretty widespread, especially tomorrow afternoon into the evening. But I want you to notice this cold front. It's not really moving that much. It's going to become a stationary front by Tuesday morning, and that's what's going to allow our rain chances to not only stay with us for Monday, we're going to keep rain chances through Tuesday and Wednesday and for much of the rest of the week as well. Notice Tuesday is basically going to be a repeat of Monday, whereas we go through the afternoon, we're going to get some more of those scattered showers and storms firing up. It looks like especially south of that frontal boundary. Some of these could be heavier pockets of rain. Also, the potential could be there for some stronger winds with some of these or some small hail. But once again, not expecting widespread severe weather. But some of these storms, you're likely going to hear some claps of thunder and also see some lightning. But other than that, just maybe some gusty winds with a couple of them. But not expecting widespread severe weather, which is great news. Tuesday night, we'll have those scattered showers and storms continuing. Notice that front is still sitting there, and that's going to allow for more scattered showers and storms on Wednesday. Rainfall amounts, generally all of us can expect to see about an inch of rain from these scattered showers and storms throughout Thursday. Even some locally higher amounts, 2 to 3 inches, are not out of the question. Some of these storms could train over the same areas because of where that frontal boundary is going to be. That could lead to some localized flooding in some areas. We'll have to keep a close eye on that as we move through this week. Not expecting widespread flooding, no, but some flooding would not be out of the question, especially if what this model is predicting, if some places get 3 to 4 inches of rain between now and Thursday, that certainly could be an issue, but we'll keep an eye on that. But for now, just plan on those scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the week. No widespread severe weather, but some could contain some gusty winds. Okay, and then once we get past this week, like I said, it's going to be warm this week. Our temperatures are going to remain in the 80s for high temperatures, and our lows are going to stay in the 60s. So the warm, muggy conditions that we had today, they're going to stay with us throughout this week. And the Climate Prediction Center is predicting that we are going to remain above average towards the end of April into the beginning of May. So you can expect those temperatures in the 80s for highs to continue as we head towards the first week of May anyway. Now, the 8-day forecast compared to last weekend, last week was really dry. This week's going to make up for it because we're going to have those rain chances almost every day with that more unsettled weather pattern kicking in. High temperatures in the 80s. The greatest chance of rain right now looks to be for the first half of the work week. And then as we gradually head towards the weekend, it is looking like those rain chances will start decreasing as we head towards Saturday and Sunday. And by next weekend, we should be mostly dry with those partly cloudy skies returning. As we move through the work week, those low temperatures will remain in the 60s. So I hope y'all have a great week ahead. Just remember, those scattered showers and thunderstorms are going to be something to keep an eye on, especially for the first half of this work week. We'll keep an eye on that. Temperatures, though, are going to be pretty pleasant, especially if you like the warmer weather with those highs in the 80s. All right, y'all have a great rest of your Easter. We'll be on at 9 o'clock tonight on the CW and WJTV at 10.